Hello, and welcome to another episode of the 2 News Oklahoma Cold Case podcast. We're doing things a little bit different for the next couple of weeks just because of scheduling and, summer, school going back and all that stuff. Sharon Phillips and I, we just cannot find time on our schedules that matches. So with Sharon's permission, I'm going to talk about a couple of cases without her just because we really want these to be on every platform. We want everyone to have access to these cases, to see the victims, to know their stories, to share them with other people, and hopefully remember something or trigger something in someone else that can help police find some answers for these people. Sharon and I, if you've listened before, we both have a really passion for cold cases, for true crime, really wanting people to understand what goes into solving a crime, understand the how the families deal with this. So often in news, no matter where you're getting your news, you just get part of the story. You just get, as I've heard people talk about the news media a lot, you meet people on the worst day of their lives most of the time. So then going back and being able to see the strength in these people as they're trying to move on from what happened and still find answers, seeing the determination in the police officers often who are still trying to solve cases that they've been on for decades. It's really important these stories get out there. And we really hope that you guys like listening to them. We hope that you're sharing them and that hopefully somebody knows something and someone says something. That's really what these cases need at this point, is someone to remember something or a witness to come forward. So this week we are going to talk about Stephen Daniels. He was killed in his home in June of 2010. It's such a horrible story. I mean, these are all horrible stories. He was in his house hanging out watching cartoons late at night, and someone drove by his house and fired multiple shots inside. Police said it was a miracle no one else was hurt in this shooting, and they don't think it was related to anything that Stephen was involved in. He just happened to be in the house when it happened. So let me read some of the details Sharon got when she went out. She talked to one of Stephen's friends, and then she talked to Tulsa Police Homicide Detective Jason White, who you've heard on this podcast before. He's very passionate about cold cases. We hope to have him on a future episode. We would really love to talk to him just about what it's like to solve cold cases, to be in this, knowing you may not ever get answers, but why you still have to be fighting to get them. So, Lewis Bowie is the friend that Sharon talked to, and he told her he still remembers the phone call he got. It was June of 2010, telling him his friend and neighbor, Stephen Daniels, was dead. Here is him talking about how sad it was, how the family struggled to go on. He grew up in the neighborhood, I believe across the street. Yes, across the street from the home. And he still lives there. That's how Sharon found him. And here he is kind of talking about the toll Stephen's death took on the family.
I actually grew up with Stephen, his sister, good family, very family oriented. Their father was a very good man. It's just amazing that his father was able to actually still keep going, afterwards. I mean, it took a big toll on their family for sure.
Tulsa Police Homicide Detective.
Sorry, that was a little bit of Sharon. I didn't hit pause fast enough. But yeah, just think about that as a family. Like you're, I don't know about you guys, my entire childhood, teenage years, even still, like if I'm out, my mother just wants me to tell her when I'm home, or she feels safer when she knows that I'm at home. So for them to know, Stephen was at home sitting on the couch watching cartoons, and for this to still happen and like have to move on from that. Jason, here's more from Detective Jason White. He said he was killed on June 12th. Stephen Daniels was basically laying in his house in the living room watching cartoons late at night. White said a car pulled up in front of the house and fired a barrage of bullets into the home. He said there were multiple rounds fired, and as I mentioned, we're really lucky there wasn't anyone else shot because there were babies inside at the time and other people. through their investigation, they learned that there was some street talk, to quote Detective White, that his murder was related to an incident that had happened at the Rose Bowl earlier. For those of you not in Tulsa, the Rose Bowl is like 11th and like between Memorial and Sheridan, probably. Yeah, I think so. It's like it used to be a bowling alley. It's this big building. I believe there's a nonprofit in there now that works with kids and gives them like kind of an outlet to help them stay on like focused on school and sports and not fall into like bad habits and that kind of thing. But White did say that Stephen wasn't there at the time of the incident. There could have been a situation where his relative was there and the gunman couldn't get to the relative. So Stephen kind of became collateral damage. They wanted to retaliate with anyone, and they didn't care who. Like, they weren't looking for Stephen. He just happened to be the closest they could get. Now, his death was one of 3 drive-by shootings in the area that night. So this was, a big incident going on. White said there was a lot of gang violence going on in the city at that time, and basically he thinks this is a case that is gang related in some way, shape, or form. So that's how they're going to find answers, is getting someone who knows something from that gang related incidents at the time. He is very quick when you're talking to him about this case to point out that Daniels was an innocent bystander. Here he is. He says, with respect to the victim, we didn't really see that with him. He seemed like a young man that was home at night, minding his own business, laying on the floor, as we do as young people, and ended up getting struck by one of the bullets, and it killed him. His family told Sharon he loved to listen to music and hang out with friends and family. He was a wrestler. He was a 6-time state champion. I mean, that takes dedication. That takes passion and willpower. And it kind of shows you who Stephen was. I mean, I don't know if you guys, I didn't play any sports, but I have friends who were, and just like the drive you have to do that. So for him to be an innocent bystander and also to be, this kind of dedicated student and athlete, and just to get struck down in such a tragic way. It's all tragic, but in such like to be like in your house and minding your own business, and this happens. So again, if anyone has any information, you can call Crime Stoppers. That's the Tulsa Police hotline. It's 918-596-COPS. You can remain anonymous. I know that's really important, especially in a case like this where they think it could have been gang related. People can fear retaliation. I mean, obviously, police think this could have been retaliation. And people just don't necessarily want to say things if they think it's going to get back to them. But that is what police need. So you can remain anonymous. You can call the hotline and tell them what you know, what you think you know. And it could be the piece that brings them to the person who fired on Stephen's home and killed him, and took him away from his family. So if you don't know anything, you can still help. As always, we want people to share these stories. Post them on your Facebook, your Instagram. You can share them on socials. If you are not from here and you're listening, like if you're in the region, people could have still seen it. Or if you've moved away, you can share it, and like an old friend on Facebook from high school you might not have talked to in 20 years could know what's going on or could have seen something. And knowledge is power. I think the more people that know about these cases, the more likely, one day we are to hopefully find some answers for Stephen's family and friends. There was something else I was going to mention about Stephen, and I can't remember right now. But, I remember. If you go to our website, kgrh.com, one thing that I love about all of these stories Sharon does is that she manages to get some really great images and photos of some of these victims. So it kind of lets you see them we wouldn't have necessarily known Stephen. For all of us, like I wouldn't have, in 2010, would not have known who he was. But she has photos from the family. And so he's in his wrestling, I do not know what the wrestling singlet, and he has a very serious look on his face. And it's just such a great image of him. And he's obviously like doing something he loved. So I highly recommend that you guys go look and see Stephen and see his face, see who he was, and then help us by sharing his story on your social media, anywhere you think it could help. But that's how we're going to find answers, is just the more we share, the more we talk about it. You know, I'm a big believer in the more things are out there, the more likely you are to get something out of it. You know, no stigmas, just talk about what's happening, talk about what you know, and hopefully one day we will not be talking about Stephen in a cold case. We'll be giving an update that someone's been arrested. So thank you guys for listening, and we'll be back in next week with another cold case. So.